What's up, folks? How we doing? Thanks for checking out another video. This is going to be kind of a change of gears. A lot of my Google Earth overview videos are of kayak fishing locations. And yes, this is a place where you can kayak fish. But this is you're going to have to hunt for this one if you want to go fish this spot. This place is awesome because it's rural. It's out in the middle of nowhere. There are no camping fees here, but you're going to be driving on dirt road for a long time. So print out a map, sit back, and I'm going to show you a cool spot to camp in the North Georgia mountains. So point of reference here where we're starting out at is in Suches, Georgia. Suches is a small town, like really small town, and this main road, Highway 60, runs through Suches. So you're going to take Highway 60 or 180 into Suches, and you're going to head up Highway 60 northwest. So as we cruise up, there's two spots I want you to take a look at. If you want to RV camp, this is primitive camping, but RV camp out in the middle of nowhere, right on the Toccoa River, where you can fly fish and trout fish, on Highway 60 or Old Highway 76. There's a road called Deep Hole Campground. This is a tiny little campground right on the Toccoa River. You can actually do some float trips here on this river, and it is a great location to fish for trout. This is the easy campsite out here in the mountains. If you keep continuing on here, you're going to get to Rock Creek Road. There's going to be a brown sign somewhere around here that says Fish Hatchery. So you're going to follow this road, Rock Creek. It used to be dirt road all back in the day, and it's going to turn to dirt road at some point. But as you come on down here, and you can see you are getting out in the middle of nowhere. This is the Toccoa River. These are some pastures, some hunting areas. This is a popular hunting spot. During the appropriate season, you'll see people set up along this road. Especially on the weekend. So as you go down, you're going to get down to, that is a campsite. I believe you see this trail. There is trail access here, both to the Appalachian Trail at some point on this road. This looks like it cuts down into the river. There it is, the Bertram Mckay Trail. So it's going to connect with the Bertram Mckay right here on the Toccoa. So if you keep moving on this dirt road, you're going to see all sorts of campsites. You're going to get the feeling in the back of your head that you're lost. You very well could be. But eventually, you're going to get to the Chattahoochee Forest National Fish Hatchery on Rock Creek Road. This means you're in the right location. This is where they raise a lot of the fish that they stock in surrounding trout streams. Such as Rock Creek or the Toccoa or other local places up here in North Georgia. So as you cruise around, you're going to notice that Rock Creek Road starts following a river. Here we go, right here. Now you can get out and fish this river. It's really small. I would suggest using very light gear. 3-weight, 4-weight fly rods, small flies, and you can definitely catch your limit of trout out here on Rock Creek. As we move on down, you're going to come into Rock Creek Lake. And if you want to see a video on this place, just click on the little information icon in the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to tag a past video of Rock Creek Lake for you guys to see. This is a cool spot, really cool spot. As you can see, there's a little shelf up here where you can camp. So if you come out here and you plan to come out here for the weekend, maybe come out on a Thursday or early Friday so you can lock these prime campsites up. There is no camping up against the lake. Back in the day when we used to come out here 20 years ago, there was a prime campsite right here on the lake. That campsite had gotten trashed due to too much use, and now they have posted notices that say not to camp in between the lake and the road. On the other side of the road, you're free to camp on. There's a good campsite here, and if you keep going down, there's a couple good campsites on down. The best campsite, if you are interested in kind of doing a little extra work or making this a kayak or a hiking camp in type of deal, is there's a phenomenal campsite right here on the backside of Rock Creek Lake. Big giant stand of trees. It's nice and it's not too overgrown here in this little corridor, and it's got its own little wraparound beach that overlooks this beautiful, beautiful lake. I've never really caught any huge fish in this lake, but I'm sure there's trout in here. I know there are bluegill and creek chubs and all sorts of bait fish or panfish that do live in this lake. You can catch fish here. One recommendation is take that 3/4 weight fly rod, get you a very small nymph, and fish this tree line right here. This is great for kayaks. Of course, you can fish this lake and you're going to be the only one out there. You can kayak over and paddle here at the beach. I don't know if you can really see, but this is right here is a phenomenal campsite. There are great trees for hammocks, and there are nice big spots for tents. And there's also a fire pit that has just existed here for a long time. You could get a bunch of people out here. Parking obviously is going to be a problem, but the fishing on this lake is a lot of fun, just scaled down. You know, scale down to flies, scale down to small spinnerbaits and that sort of thing, and you'll catch 50 fish in a day. There's a spillway down here. Oops. There's a little spillway down here that spills down into Rock Creek. You can walk across this spillway, and there's a trail that goes along the edge of Rock Creek and over to this campsite. So that's one way to get to the campsite. Another way to get to the campsite is just put your kayaks in. Stop right here, throw your kayaks here in the lake. Find a place to park either over here or down a ways and kayak into this campsite. But I'm telling you, this place is beautiful. It's a great little getaway weekend if you want to get away from people and just have your own little private lake and fish and cook and camp and, you know, have a good time. This is the spot. So check that video up in the upper right hand corner. You'll see what I'm talking about. That's fly fishing on this this lake. And if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. Leave them in the comment section below. Lastly, if you keep going on this road, Rock Creek Road, this road is going to run into this network of roads, Hightower Gap Road, Appalachian Blue Ridge Road, that run along the Appalachian Trail. So this is out in the middle of nowhere, folks. Make sure you got a full tank of gas when you get out here, because you're going to be on the dirt road and in the mountains for a long time. But here's Hawk Mountain. We've had a history coming up here and having a good time. This is where it intersects with the Appalachian Trail, and this is generally just an awesome place to explore the North Georgia mountains. And Rock Creek Lake is just a hidden gem that a lot of people don't know is there, but it is a phenomenal place to camp for the weekend. So there you go. There's one of my top secret spots out in the middle of the North Georgia mountains. If you guys got any questions or comments, let me know. Leave them below. Please subscribe and like. Thanks for watching the video.